Also, bruh, it's naked. There's no music playing. Hello. I was like, why does it feel so naked? Like, I know I turned off the stream music, but where's the,
Okay, I got you up on my other phone.
Y'all, Spill Sesh is so good, but I also don't know if I like watching her anymore, because literally now that her and Sloan have been exposed for being low-key toxic, I'm like, bruh.
Wait, what happened? I've been out of it. I've been.
What? Oh my
Dude.
God! I gotta put you onto that
Listen,
tea.
past 2
Okay,
weeks,
I know,
broken.
but this is old. This is like, okay, so you know Dustin Daly. He's always had beef with like, well, like, it's not that he's always had beef, but apparently there's been some unspoken beef between him, Sloan, and Spill Sesh ever since he went to lunch with Paige Christie, Sloan, and Spill Sesh. And I guess like he said that him and Paige Christie only got like drinks, like just water and whatever, like, small cheap shit. And those two went all out and like had mad appetizers and full blown meals and was trying to split the bill, and like that caused a bunch of shit between them. And then they started hanging out with more celebrities and influencers, so they feel like the way that they're reporting is not accurate. You know what I mean? Like if they're friends with someone, they're not gonna report accurately, which I can agree with that. I don't even watch Dustin Daily like that, but literally because of that, I've started watching him more. It's just crazy because I'm like, I do notice a shift in like how they're reporting. Like it's not what it used to be.
I lost my filter.
I'll play that because it's a more chill music. But welcome on in, you guys. This is gonna be episode 9. Let me just copy like the title so that way I don't have to keep typing it out. So the reason why the champion hot seat changed, I know we were set on Vora, but Twitter apparently did not vibe with Vora. Like compared to the stream and Discord people who were choosing, Twitter was not having it. Twitter was wanting to see more Ray discussion, so that changed the flow of that.
Going on an adventure, everyone.
All right. Oh yes, let's go. Elk is taking us with her.
We did the poll yesterday. Ray also won in here.
Yeah, like people, they wanted to see that, so we're gonna break down Ray. She'll be our champion hot seat, so I'll put her. I love how this agenda thing is already set up the way I need it to. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
Like it's already set up pretty much how I need it for the champion hot seat. So champ hot seat Ray. And then there was something else I wanted to discuss. Let's see, we've talked about a lot of things on previous episodes, and we've covered a lot of stuff, which if you're new here, if you've never been to one of these, we have previous episodes that I still need to upload. I'm still behind on a lot, but we've got a lot that has been posted that you can get caught up. So if you just, are waiting for the next episodes, there's already quite a few posted. It says 8 episodes, but really some of these episodes are part 1, part 2 typers. Like as you can see from the length of the videos, we talk a lot. We cover a lot of stuff. It is good information. Yeah, I highly recommend it. So far, you guys, 23 views on some of these episodes. Some of them more than others. Some have really gotten into the discussion. Be sure to comment as well, but we've got quite a few already, and we've covered a lot of things: repositioning, high versus low ground fights, certain champs, breaking down support, tanks, all that good stuff. So there's a lot of different things that we've covered in and out, and we will continue to cover. And we're gonna break down the flank roll today. So I guess we can put that over here and then go like champ by champ. So if you want to go ahead and do your intros, guys, on the panel today, we've got Justin, we've got Raze, we've got Elkie.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Get with you, Elk.
That's Elk.
That's Elk. That is our Elkie.
That's acceptable, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't really care about my like the YouTube. Like I said, I posted uncut and I still get views. I mean, it's probably not getting pushed in the algorithm as much, but I promote my own stuff, so I'm not concerned about that. Yeah.
We should start making like shitty cuts, like assign us all like a shitty and like PNG, like make mine an elk.
Oh, I
like,
should. Yeah, I could do something like that.
Shitty like animation system.
Go on Microsoft Paint and just make it like really Pepega looking everything.
Literally, and just like don't even like animate their mouths or like just cut their mouths open.
Dex
and,
will
like,
forever
just,
be
like, move
a
like,
Beyblade
jaw,
after
like,
yesterday.
make the jaw move. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
Like cut the top of the head off like on South Park with the Canadians.
Yeah.
Like that's how we talk.
Bruh. No, dude. Hi, Bailey. How are you, love?
Just saying. Someone do this. Someone out there is more skilled than I am. I can't do that.
You know who could do that? That like isn't around right now, but I miss them. Floofy.
Oh my god, I was just about to say.
Floofy could fucking do that. You know she would do it too. I need to hit her up. She probably would, cause she did Ava's email.
Has her little avatar that follows what she's doing. I don't know how difficult it would be to make it like a whole new one though.
Yeah.
In that style, like with the like you said.
I love her her style. It's just so chill.
I'm literally asking just for the top of the head to like go up and down, side to side.
Alright, so we're gonna get into it. To the flank roll breakdown, flanking in general. Flank roll, what to not to do, and then main objective. I guess not main role, but main objective. God, I can't spell today. Aggro versus passive. Oh my gosh, I gotta turn my sensitivity down because it's still like high from the games. And so like when I'm trying to click something, I'm like overshooting where I want to click. Downs versus buys. Alright, and this one I'm doing a little differently, considering the older like videos we're cut and dry about it, and we didn't really get too far into breaking down to the T, but because flanks can go either way, I feel like
you climb up there. Hello.
It's good for me to split it up into just like subsets, just to make the conversation a little deeper. So we'll start off with what to do, what not to do. So Tina, what would you suggest to someone who maybe doesn't play a lot of flank and is looking to get into it? Right off the rip, what should you, or like one thing that you should and one thing that you shouldn't do as a flank?
I'm probably not the best person to ask, but definitely one thing you should not do is just sit in the back line the whole time like you're a sniper. And I know that.
Don't attack the tank. Attack the healer.
Also, yeah, your focus is typically going to be a squishy. If you're the flank roll, you usually have enough burst to get in, probably secure a kill, and depending on the type of champion, you're either looking to snowball into another kill, or you're looking to get out until there's another safe pick you can go dive.
Right, just poke.
Yeah, I think a lot of flanks, they like to poke until there's a good opportunity to get in and just go blow them up. Like Maeve.
Yeah, I was just thinking of Maeve too. She's she's an overall very good flank for that reason, because she can, especially for cap regular, like you can literally play from afar.
If you play Zen right, you can get in and out fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Please, as a flank player, even if you're old, you don't run in at one.
I feel like that doesn't even belong. Like everyone should know that. Yeah.
You are squishy. When we say get in and out, we literally mean get in and out.
Right.
Yeah, the flank class is the glass cannon class of the Paladins.
It literally is.
They are the glass cannons.
They die so fast.
Yeah, and me as like the fucking support tank main, I'm like, why am I dying so fast?
I don't play
less health and defense than you're used to.
That's why I don't ever play flank unless I have to.
I thought when you all made me play Zen, I was like, I'm super rusty, I'm probably not gonna be good, and I came out with like second top kills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say always know your
Destroyed
exits.
on Moji.
I was like, I will never ever doubt you, even if you claim to be rusty whenever you're playing Vin or Genos. Like, there's just no factor behind it. Those are like your two mains.
They are. And I used to hate Zen. I used to never play him, and then you guys allowed me the chance to learn him.
Yeah.
Because I never, like, my group, I was always the healer.
Yeah.
Which didn't bother me.
I honestly
And then,
never
you know,
liked
I didn't
Omen.
have a group for a while.
I honestly never liked Omen, and I ended up becoming a decent Omen player. Because I gotta do sneaky shit with him. With my friends.
They haven't mentioned he's gonna be back next week, but I really hope so.
Who, Omen?
Yeah, I miss Toman. I miss
He's not on
old Toman.
PTS right now, so they're probably still trying to fix him, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess I understand why, because you know those bug glitches are fucking annoying.
oh yeah, especially the reason they did it is because he can basically just like get consistent full damage headshots, no big deal.
Yeah.
I didn't know how
Like it's a very easily exploitable bug, and they're like, alright.
And it's so funny because like sometimes I don't even know how I make the bug happen. It just happens.
Yeah, for me it was always a
I don't
lucky
know how to
thing.
trigger
I
it,
never
and I tell people,
triggered
"Don't
it.
Tell me how to trigger it.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a few people who
that's what I'm
knew
gonna
how to
do,
trigger
and
it, but they
like-
didn't tell me how to do it. They just pretty much when it was happening, they told me like, "Oh, you're doing it." And I was like, "Oh, shit."
Whoops.
Right. Like, granted that we're getting off topic, so I'll stop
The
that
Corvus
shit.
one.
You knew exactly what I was about to say. The Corvus
I knew
one, was
exactly where
testing
you were
on
going with that one, but you reported it. You didn't exploit it though.
Yeah, I did. I video clipped it. I also did it 2 different ways to see if it would work both ways. I was testing it and I reported it. Video clipped it and reported it. I was being proper about it.
All it takes is one asshole to say otherwise, and it's like, bro.
Exactly.
Who do you think is a more
That's what, like, they'll
aggressive,
tell
or I guess not who, but how would you describe an aggressive flank versus a passive one? What's the difference?
Maybe not like aggressive versus passive, but I think more so deep dive versus soft diving. You have characters that are good at deep diving, like Maeve, EV7, Batu. They're able to get in very deep, but they also have that capability to get out if it's too much, kind of thing. Like the super hyper mobile flanks. Those are the ones that I think are
Yeah,
like more deep diving.
Yeah, the flanks that have like mobilities, like multiple like stacks of mobility skills. They're the ones that can deep dive.
Right.
Yeah, whereas like Kasubi,
Gumi, Zen,
Koga,
Yeah.
Zen, yeah, they don't have like that much hyper mobility. Well, Koga kind of can with his climbing and the dashes and stuff, but
yeah.
you typically see Koga as more of like a more mobile kind of Victor almost, or Tyra, if you will. I don't know.
I like the way you,
Yeah.
Spamming the whole time,
yeah.
whether it's
Do you-
Talents would be like kind of like a soft diver too.
I like.
Talus is a deep dive.
He's
because
a deep.
his-
He could be both.
Pull back.
He could be
thing.
both. He could be both
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I play
yeah,
a more
yeah,
passive Talus, but
yeah.
like do a lot of damage over time. Like I'm always shocked at how much damage I've done, just because
Yeah,
I've prolonged
I
it
think
over
Sky can honestly
time.
fit both ways too, just
Mhm.
because of her survivability. Like she's very committal to it though. Like if she's deep diving, she's committed to it. She's not like Maeve where she can be like, "Oh, I'm out. This is too much."
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
The Sky has to commit to it. But
She has
she's
to
good
commit
because
to
she has
it.
the ability to can get around to the back. She may take a little longer, but
Yeah.
she can usually a little safely get around there and stuff.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But yeah, so I think that's how I would break it down. I don't know. I don't play a lot of flanks, so this may not be my area of expertise.
But that's
Just gonna
good
put that
though, because
disclaimer out there.
that's good because it's kind of picking your brain about what you've seen, what you've experimented with, what you know not to do. So it's good. I like having these conversations with people from all ability types, all levels, all
Here,
types
you
of
can
players.
like tell us more how like it feels to play against.
Right, right. Well, let me ask you this,
Because
because
like a flank versus a flank is gonna feel different than a flank versus tank.
exactly. And I was gonna ask you, like anybody that has accidentally stream sniped me or gone against me, like, and I'm running flank, what are you noticing that I'm doing? I know, like, there's been times where you play against me, like, for example, I think Dex would be a good person to be here because he goes against me a lot. But he's told me, we've talked plenty of times about some of the games that we've had. Was just like chatting about it. And he'll tell me, he's like, you are one slippery fucker. you know how to evade. It's annoying. You know, you're not like most flanks. And it depends on who I'm on. Because if I'm on a fucking flank that I don't really know what I'm doing or I'm not comfortable with, you can tell. Those of you that have gone against me, like, yeah, my damage pip versus yours. Yeah, when we do our custom games, me and Elk literally go pip like to each other when we go all fucking support, and it's like so funny to go against.
All over the fucking map. We're like, no, 1v1, leave us alone. But it's hard to leave us alone because we're literally everywhere.
Yeah, no, you just see a flying furball. Just eat. What do you do?
It's not one. It's two flying furballs.
Two flying furballs.
And it's hard not to shoot at us. We're like just so.
No, it's so hard because like you'll just see them just floating across the screen. And you'll be like, what are these two kids doing? And I'm like, oh, it's Alliie and fucking Elk 1v1ing. And I'll go back and I'll turn back to what I'm doing, and people are already shooting at them, and I'm like shooting them to kill them before they can get
It's a mess. It's a fucking mess.
Because if I notice someone else that shoots me, I will pivot off Alliie.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Elk will literally fucking swerve off of Alliie.
Shoot, yeah.
Shooting at her. She will literally like disappear from the fucking scene and then reappear.
Yeah, that's what she does. And then I'm like, wait, I thought you were gone. She's like, surprise, bitch.
I'm like, hold on, I'll be back.
I'll fuck you up in a minute.
Elke being on the team, so I always see what she's doing when she's playing with when we're doing customs.
But that's what I'm saying. You know how we play just because of like who we are and just how we play, and that's what I'm saying. Like on flank, if you ever go against me and I'm on Maeve, just know it's not gonna be easy to kill me because I know how to evade with her. Now 7, he's good at evading. I'm not good at evading with him.
Oh my god, I play 7 and you're against me, you're gonna win because I don't know how to fuck to play 7.
I don't know how to play
Same.
7 either. Like my 7 is high level, but it's high level of just random bullshit.
So like use the dasher.
I don't want to hear it
so
because you've had some good
dasher.
games.
First picking up scope.
You've had some good games on 7. I've seen some of your better games. Like when you're locked in, like you kick ass. But when it's like a game where we're getting stomped, like nah.
Yeah, there's no point in trying. Or I'll be like, I'm flanking.
Do you want me to snooze that?
At what cost?
I was gonna ask you guys, do you feel like certain flanks could be played like differently entirely by talents or buys? Like what changes the play style of the flank? A talent or the buys? Because it could technically be both.
Yeah, it could be both. Because like we said, we have Guy who can be technically a healer if you just pick the right
True,
talent.
right.
And
That's
if you,
True. Guys, healing isn't anything to joke
Isn't
about
bad.
right now.
yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
it isn't. Because I remember where we went all flank games and we
I
had
did it.
and one of us would go Scott.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys like the ROM of the tank healers kind of thing. Like they can
Mhm.
do their thing and they can actually actually help with that supporting.
Yeah,
Role, but you know, when you do that, your main focus should still be your role. Like ROM should still be trying to make that space and pressure and stuff. Same with Sky, she should still be, you know, looking to get those picks, and
Getting in the back line, getting
that's
that
where
healing.
I get into like the deep dive or soft dive. Soft diving Sky can help with healing while still looking for a, you know, someone to kind of get on real quick.
Now, when I play Zen, I don't really ever change his talent because I'm only comfortable playing with Billow because I depend on that heal.
true.
This is how I play.
But that's your
Right.
play style, and it works for you, and you make it
but
work.
if
Yeah.
I change up the talents, like if I don't push Deft Hands quick, which I usually do, I won't dive as hard. I'll play more passive. But if I got the
Fair.
Deft Hands on, man, I'm like, once I get that up to 3, I'm like a quarter of a second reloading.
Mm-hmm.
I like that you brought up Zen as an example too, because his talents, I think, do kind of help him play a little bit differently. Billow
Yeah.
allows you to be, it's a more forgiving play style. Like you can actually.
It's
be
forgiving.
a
I like
little
that.
more
Yeah.
wild.
It gives you more survivability.
I like that
Yeah, it
word
gives you
though.
a chance to get back.
Yeah.
Like every
Yeah,
time
you
Allie
gives you
sees me
range.
come back, I'm billowing. And then I'm helping her also heal me.
Elk is a fucking. She's the only Zen I will trust to retreat. Put it that way.
Always come back.
She'll be
She'll
fucking
be back.
negative 2 HP, but she
It's
retreats.
because
Back.
I saved my like dash and billow for the end. Like I don't use like I'll
Yeah, that extra heal is healing you. That's
I'll
why I
do my
have the
thing
healing on
forward
fucking Willow.
immediately to get close to them, kill them, do it again because it's usually once I kill them it knocks down my.
You know what? You brought up a good point, and this is off topic, but it is something that I think deserves its own episode, and that's self heals or just healing in general. Like we should have an episode discussing the way healing works. Self heals,
self-sustain.
yes,
You should
sustainability.
always build your characters to self-sustain.
Yeah,
You never know
regardless
about
if you
healing.
have a support or not, you guys. Like those of you that are new coming into the game and you're just like need healing all day long. Like girl, this game is not a game for babies. Like you need to sustain yourself. There's so many times where you guys heal me last minute because and it's good. Like it's always at the right route. Thanks, Cody. And I'm keeping that in this. I'm not editing that out. That was great timing. How you doing? But no, there's times where you guys heal me so perfectly just because I'm Willow, right? And I got the self heals. Or I'm Buck and I'm self healing. Like the self healing just helps your healer.
Just enough to keep you alive.
Yeah, through caught, especially if it's like 90% caught and it's like, girl, anti heals are a thing. Like, girl. Niche versus meme pick. So when we're talking flanks, is there such thing as a more niche pick versus an overall good pick versus like a meme pick? Like, what are off the rip ones you can think of that are just like niche?
Zen's guillotine is niche for sure. You don't really want to pick that unless you're going against tanks, because your ult's gonna do about the same amount of damage to a squishy. So if they have like multiple tanks, that's whenever it is actually, you know, a niche pick. Like they're going 3-4 tanks or something like that. They're running like sumos or pirates, and you need to kill a bunch of tanks. Yeah, Zen's probably gonna want to go guillotine, so he can, you know, keep that ult for those secures.
A ROM healing talent that I love going. I go it all the time, but it's not the best thing to pick all the time.
I go whenever we go all tech if I play ROM.
Oh wait, no, but he's not a fucking flank. Fuck.
Oh right.
But you can play him as a flank.
You can, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Change out ROM for Sky.
Okay, Sky. Yeah. I was going off topic there. Sky healing. That's like fucking Blackhead with all takes. Okay, what? We can't forget that. That shit is iconic as fuck. Okay, who's another flank that has a very niche talent?
I'm like blanking on who the fuck the flanks are.
We have Androxus, Buff, Caspian, Eevee.
Is Seven's ult talent worth it? Doesn't he have one where his ult is like...
Seven is literally my least played character, so I don't know.
So Seven his 3 talents is one of them gives him like the 3 elemental fucking bullets, depending on what gun he uses.
Yeah.
Another one is I think he can heal off fucking... He can heal off pulling people, or like, you know,
the grapple one
on the tank.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the bombing one, the one where he leaves poo-poo everywhere.
The bombing one.
Oh right, and then it leaves it at both the starting and ending destination instead of just one.
Who am I? I might have been confusing him with Vatu.
Maeve's execute, same thing as.
Oh
Zen's
yeah,
guillotine,
thanks, babe.
kind of.
I was like,
execute.
Maeve's
Yeah, good call.
execute. Jamie coming here to save us from the brain.
Talent.
The poo poo talent. Poo poo talent.
I call it, 'cause it leaves poo poo everywhere. Little fucking exploding shit.
Oh, Seven's poo poo. Seven's. I'm gonna put Seven's poo poo. Just everyone will know. Seven's poo poo talent.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone will know that.
I
Okay.
think I'm out of left field for my channel.
They were like, what the fuck?
Come on. How it goes.
Flanks tier list. So we'll go based on 1 to 6. Just right off the
We're
rip.
putting them in a tier list now too. Oh goodness, don't do this to me.
But
Y'all gotta touch this. I don't play.
play 7, just so you guys know. I don't play 7 at all.
I don't play 7 either.
I've
This is
only
your tier list
no,
now.
I've
Play
only
the flank.
just I'm technically the only one in this group that does play flank the most.
Literally, Zen's like the only flank since they took Moji out.
Oh yeah, true. Okay,
He's
so
like,
as
he's
of right
not
now though, who do you feel is like the strongest?
Koga is 100% the strongest flank. He's probably the strongest
say
in the
Claw.
game right now.
Yeah,
on
Claw
the current
Koga.
patch.
Ogre.
Kogert. Oh yeah, hold on, Kogert.
I'm sure if I give myself some time, I could probably start playing Koga again.
I haven't seen you Koga, but it'd be nice. It'd be a nice change. This would be
I
very
like Claw
subjective. Oh, very.
I think.
I feel
who
like
else
I've
is
been
probably up
seeing
there?
a lot.
Vatu?
I've been seeing a lot of Vatu lately. Yeah,
I'd say Vatu's at least somewhere on that list. I'm not sure where.
I would say on the third, maybe not second. There's someone else that I'm
Who
drawing a
else is
blank
that?
right now.
Buck and Andrew.
I mean,
Buck, yeah. Ooh, you know
Andrew.
what? Buck honestly is number 1 right now, though. For now, until the changes come. Which, I mean, he'll still be stinky.
I want to say
Buckalicious.
Caspian. I want to say Caspian should be in there because he, like, if you go against a really good Caspian, they're slippery as fuck. They're toxic. The ones that can
I
get
think
their
Caspian
fucking stuns up.
really
The ones
weak
that can
right
get
now,
their stuns. I personally think he's really strong. Like, especially if you can go against the ones that can
Yeah,
get their
the good
stuns off.
ones.
Yeah, the ones that get their
He's
stuns
getting a
off.
pretty good buff next patch.
Yeah.
Pip is scary at the flank.
I don't trust a flank fucking Pip, bro. They're scary as shit.
Vora right now is honestly doing really good.
Yeah.
As a flank Pip,
Like I said, I
hate
think
playing
Caspian
against
is, like,
him.
at the bottom of the tier list.
I honestly think that Vora will probably
Ah,
belong
fucking
here,
Eevee. I
and
hate
then
Eevee.
Eevee will belong here, and then Batu under her, and then Caspian. I think that's how that should go.
I fucking hate Eevee. If you're a good Eevee,
Fuck you.
That Eevee
like
is.
fuck you.
Oh, where's
Stop
Maeve?
playing the
Maeve has
game
to
and
be up
touch
there.
trash.
Damn, Elk. God damn, poor Eevee Mates. Eevee Mates just
I'm
getting
upset a whole
shitted
community.
on.
I'm upset a whole
I'm gonna
community.
get hate comments on this when I post this on YouTube from every Eevee main now. Watch. Watch. Alright, and
know
then.
what?
That is a short.
Oh
fuck, I just got
no.
my filter in the.
No, do. Okay, so pros on Ray.
The most utility in any support.
Yeah, she has like the
Yeah.
most utility.
I don't know about the. I think maybe the most, but she definitely has
Got
a
some-
lot of extra utility. She doesn't just provide healing; she provides so many additional things for the team.
Her healing's really good too. On top of it, like.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
Yeah, her
the
healing's
chain
actually
bouncing.
gotten decent. The focus is still really strong.
Build your cards. You can heal off your
Yeah, she basically gives what, like
heal off everything.
ult
For the most part.
charge, damage resistance,
Ult charge is
ammo
nice.
reload speed. Yeah, the ult charge is
You
honestly
really
one of her best.
Cheeky
Yeah.
with the Victor. Are you
Yeah.
gonna have a balloon with the Drogus?
The balloon. Yeah, that DR is
Balloon.
ridiculous. Movement speed,
Yeah,
of
she
Maeve
course.
can be a balloon now too.
Movement speed too,
Not
yeah.
Maeve. Willow.
Yeah, Willow.
Hi.
The bal-
Can you hear me grinding
Just
up
walking my butterfly.
my goods?
I don't know if this is considered a pro, but I mean, her base, like, just how she's built, she did the wall jumps. Like, she's like Pip.
Oh no, yeah, that's in her passive that she actually does jump higher than other champions.
Increased jump height.
Or something. I feel like that, because like other champions, take example, Bazaar. She can jump over those walls. Just wall jumping.
yeah.
Most other champions, they can peek over and get like a shot or two, throw an ability, but they can't jump over it like Ray can.
Yeah. What are some cons
So, yeah,
about
she
her?
can have that. she is limited by range, especially now that extension has changed to where you don't have that extra range. Not that I ever really liked old extension. It slowed down her healing because it had to bounce.
I'm honestly traumatized by playing Ray, so I have no comment.
I think
sometimes her ult is too delayed still, in my opinion.
right, the fact that you have to be linked to somebody to use their ult on them. If you link to the wrong person like last second, or you link to an enemy by accident and press it because you clicked.
You forget to link to someone. You think you are linked to them. And you're not. You're not paying attention because you're high.
Stay away from the cons. Stay away from the cons.
Not to your eye.
Trauma.
We're talking about how fast Moji is now, though, because that bitch can keep up with horses. That bitch can outrun Victor.
That shit is crazy as
Like,
fuck.
right Moji ran past me while I was running on Victor the other day. What was I saying about Ray, though? Oh, she doesn't have any, like, dashes or jumps or any kind of, like, quick mobility.
She has no, like
she has her movement speed,
skill.
right?
She has like no mobility skills.
She can't get out.
Yeah, she can use her...
Gets into the wrong spot, she's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
I think another pro, though, is she's one of the best duelists as far as, like, a support goes.
Yeah.
She's very hard to flank because of that damage resistance and stuff, and she can put out some damage on her own.
Yeah, getting close to her can be a mistake.
Honestly, like, there's not really a lot of cons about her.
I can't really think of anything other than, like, her not having a whole lot of movement.
I'm trying really hard to think
Yeah.
of some, but I mean, she's not terrible. I would say that, I mean, like,
she doesn't put out as much
I was gonna say her healing output could be better.
Yeah, so like if you're using her as a solo heal, it can be a little rough compared to, like, you know, someone like Lilith who can put out gobs of fucking healing.
Or Sarah's.
Or Ying. Yeah, exactly. Someone who's just gonna be pumping out this. But you know, she makes up for it with all the other stuff that she
Right. I would say
right though, and it helps.
Yeah. Honestly,
as
I think
a solo
the
healer,
right cards and shit.
yeah.
That's the biggest thing new people need to learn. It's just the card system.
Yeah, her cards are very important, which we've talked about.
She's pretty
that.
reliant on the cards for sure.
I would say maybe that's like a con because
her
of
cards
the
make her build more than her talents, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Her talents are pretty good.
Yeah.
Being able to give anti-heal to whoever you're linked to, like, they don't have to stand in a puddle like Willows. You can just link to them, pop your thing, they're anti-healed. You put that on a tank, that's strong.
Yeah.
Focus, it just triples the passive stuff you get from Focus. That's good. Not the cards, but you know. And then the new one has 2 bounces. I think all her talents are pretty good. They're at least used for different things.
I basically
Fucking pressing buttons on the damn headset. I'll move it around.
yes. I basically summarized like one of the cons because it is kind of a con. I was like, depending on her cards or talents, if you're not running something that's providing value to you and your team, you're gonna be melted. Because it's true. You could run like the default stuff on her, but it in some of these games, like it's not gonna get you very far. Especially when there's other better supports out there. Like if you're just someone that doesn't play Ray or never played Ray, like I've seen so many Rays get shit talked just because they don't really know what they're doing. Like she's not user friendly, I would say. You do have to kind of understand her a little better. You can't just pick her up and be like, oh yeah. Because you have to understand like how she works to make her work well.
Right. Her kit is simple, but it has a lot to it.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like trying to play with the kit is simple, but like trying to understand the kit is a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that's going on.
Yeah. But overall, though, I mean, I have a whole video that goes depth, like really in depth about flank roll. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll link that under this too. But realistically, if you want to comment under this when I post it, what your intake is on flanks for beginner to intermediate players that either are interested in flanking, never have flanked, or maybe are a flanker but they want to experiment with different types. Because one thing we didn't cover was certain flanks are more, you know, you got your shooters and then you got your ability based, you know, flanks. You've got people who utilize every part of their kit, including their ultimate, sometimes so frequently, like Eevee going the ultimate talent. Like there's just so many different. That's why I put niche and meme picks. I think that's something we could go in depth in on next episode if you want. Just talking about talents and cards, and really getting into that for the flanks, maybe whatever. Yes, go ahead. That's fine. But yeah, that's all I have. I mean, if you guys want to add to that, that's really, this is one of our shorter episodes, really. There's not really much
We're
to
not
get
going to talk
into.
about Giant Makoa.
Listen.
No, we're not talking about
we
Makoa.
did talk about the upcoming you know, changes on the previous one, which I'm excited about, but that'll be fun. It'll be scary, but it'll be fun.
Can't wait for all